Hello, what's going on, guys? And as you can see, the title is not clickbait. I am actually de-ironing my group IMN account. I'll get into the reasons why, but first off, I've never actually interacted with this screen. I hope I can click another game mode just to see what they all say. I definitely want to become a regular account. Again, I will go into reasons here in a second. But okay, so I can confirm if I click on different ones. Okay, so regular account, I will lose my iron status by choosing this. I'll become a regular account. You will not be able to become an Ironman again. But the biggest thing is I will not lose any items. I think here I will lose all tradable items, and here, uh, no idea if I lose any items. Doesn't really say anything along that lines. But anyway, I do not want to continue with the group Ironman, so I don't want to become an unranked group Ironman. Don't want to become a ranked group Ironman. And this is the final decision. You guys are seeing it here. I do want to become a regular account. So let's go ahead and click confirm. Are you sure you want to remove your group Ironman status? I definitely do want to remove my group Ironman status. So go ahead and click yes. And as you can see, Greyest Cat 2 is no longer a group Ironman. I am now a normie. So I'm sure you guys are curious to why I de-ironed my group Ironman account, and there is not just one reason I de-ironed my group Ironman account, there are a few reasons, and I'll go ahead and get in depth with those reasons here shortly of why I did decide to de-iron my group Ironman account, but I do also want to mention that this is not my last group Ironman video. I plan to do a proper finale, as long as maybe a compilation video of all the best moments, and then I might stitch all the videos together and then release it like that, as I know a lot of people do that and it does really well for them, so I may do the same as well. In case someone is looking to binge watch something, I'll have that available hopefully soon. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the reasons why I did decide to de-iron my group Ironman account. The first reason is I do want to mention I joined the group Ironman account as a 5-man group Ironman, and as a 5-man group Ironman, we went pretty far, and we had a lot of fun adventures together, a lot of memories were made, and those memories aren't going to go anywhere. I enjoyed my time with Dovidus, Alonscape, Dark World Order, and Doug, and like I said, I will always cherish the memories, and I'm still friends with everyone from the group Ironman account. I try to talk to them as often as I can, and even recently we got into a 5-man group call, and I kind of talked to them and was curious, does anyone have plans on continuing the group Ironman series in the future? And other than Doug, we kind of came to the consensus of no one really had plans of doing so, and that kind of finalized my decision of leaving. I wasn't enjoying Duo as much as I wanted to recently. That may have something to do with doing 50 Chambers of Xerix without getting a single purple, but at the same time, it was more than just that. I just really wasn't enjoying the content as much as I was previously, and you could probably tell that just by watching the videos and seeing just how I react now and how I was reacting before. I really enjoyed the 5-man more than the Duo with Doug, but I do want to mention I've enjoyed making Duo videos with Doug at the same time, and again, I wouldn't trade the Duo adventures that we had together with Doug for the world, and I do plan on doing a proper finale with him and whoever else I can get going from the group Ironman series. But yeah, it has been a duo adventure for the past few months, and with no one else wanting to rejoin the group Ironman, I kind of just made that decision, hey, if that's the case, I really don't want to continue as a group Ironman. Maybe that combined with constant birdhouse runs and constant herb runs, it really wasn't my forte. I was doing them because of how efficient they are, but at the same time, I wasn't enjoying myself as much as I would have been as a main account where you don't have to do that for potions, for example. You can kind of just buy it from the Grand Exchange, and even though it's definitely an easier game mode, it's something I enjoy more. And another reason to kind of get into that, I have been playing on my quote-unquote main account. It is a 45 defense account, but I put over double the hours that I put into this account into that account, and I enjoy that playing that account a lot. And it kind of reminded me when Tombs of Mascot came out that I don't really have a main account to try new content with. For example, if I wanted to try maybe the best max hit with the new staff, I wouldn't be able to do so because I don't have an account that can use Ancestral. My 45 defense account cannot use Ancestral, but I do have this account, and if I was already on the edge of changing and making this account a normal account, there was another reason to push to do so. I now have this account as a pretty stacked main account. I haven't maxed my combats yet, but we're really not far from it, just 1 strength level away from 99, 1 magic level away from 99, 3 range levels away from 99, and as you can see, I've got some already progress towards the next level on all 3 of the skills. So getting those all to 99 shouldn't take long, especially since I have the money to buy chins. I can barrage this for 1 hour, and if I need to, I can AFK Nightmare Zone. That would be like 8 hours of AFK Nightmare Zone or something like that. So it really wouldn't take too long if that was something I was interested in doing. So those are like the main reasons why I decided to quit the Group Iron Man account. And once we came to that conclusion in the Discord call, we kind of gave Doug one of everything, and then we kind of split up and split the GP evenly. I have all the trades recorded, and I'll go ahead and throw those on screen here in a second, but I do want to mention kind of how it was done. First thing we did is, like I said, give Doug one of everything, and I promise you, Doug made out like a bandit in a good way. He got stuff that he didn't even have beforehand. For example, Lonescape and I have done the Gauntlet grind. We just went ahead and gave Doug a Bow of Ferrodin and full crystal armor, so he didn't have that before, and now he has that, and he didn't really lose anything. We made sure he had at least one of every item that he had beforehand, and if we had an item that he didn't have, we made sure he got it. I think his bank value after this entire exchange is now over 1 bill only on his Group Iron Man account, and we ended up splitting about 800 mil between us. So like I said, Doug is not getting shafted. We made sure, since he is still playing the Group Iron Man account, he got the most priority, so that's how that worked out. So as you heard, it was 800 mil. Well, I was actually over a bill, but I'll explain that again as we go. The other Bow of Ferrodin and the other crystal armor, we decided to split 2 ways between me and Alone. Since we were the only 2 people who did the Gauntlet grind, we figured that's the most fair, since there was a lot of hours put into the Gauntlet grind that the rest of the team did not do, and I think Dovidus and Dark World Order also agreed with that, so that's how we did that. So we sold a Bow of Ferrodin and the full crystal armor, and I split that money between me and Alonescape. It ended up being around 150 mil because Bow of Ferrodin was at an extremely high price at the moment, and then also the crystal armor as well, so it was like 300 mil total, so very, very nice there. And then what we also ended up doing with the rest of the money, it totaled to be about 800 mil without any of the Gauntlet items, so we just split that 4 ways. I know some people put in more progress than others, but it is Group Iron Man at the end of the day, and we wanted to make everything fair, so that's how we split everything. So I will go ahead and throw the trades on screen now. So here I am giving Alone his amount of money. He is giving me a Twisted Bow in return because I did lend him my Twisted Bow for Hydra, and I am actually about to use it soon for some Raids 3, so I am going to take that back. But as you can see, Alone is very happy with his amount of money. And here is the money for Dark World Order. 83.75. Like I said, there is some money still left in his bank currently on his Group Iron Man account, so that is how the total is working. And here is the money for Dovidus. As you can see, it's quite a bit more, but again, his bank value is a little lower, so that is why it is like that. I should mention that I took my own money out, so don't worry, this is not my split. My split is not just excrementally larger than everyone else's, but this is Dovidus' split, and everyone else has already received their split, as you can see. So as you can see, all of the trades have already taken place, and the way we did the trades is we kind of added our own bank value on top of everything we sold's cash value, and we did the math in making sure everyone got around the same amount of money, or not around the same, we made sure everyone got the same amount of money. I think it ended up being 850 mil total, so the split was like 212 mil or something like that, but because a lot of people had extra money in their bank, and it was a lot of junk, but it was still worth something, and it would take forever to sell every single item, drop trade it, maybe kill each other on one list, it would take forever, so we just decided to take that amount away from the bank. I'm not explaining the math as well as I was hoping I would be able to on the video as I'm recording right now, but I promise you guys, the math was double, triple checked. Everyone got a fair amount of money, and there were no complaints, no ill will. I think everyone still talks to each other. And I do want to also mention, since leaving the Group Iron Man, I'm still talking to everyone. We're all still friends, and like I mentioned, we got in a 5-man group call, and we kind of discussed things out and talked a bit, and it was really nice catching up with a few people I didn't talk to in too long, and we made plans for the future. Everyone's still friends. No one's ill-willed about this. This is all something that I guess people expected after people quitting the Group Iron Man series, but now I am the first one to de-iron the account, which is kind of ironic since I haven't really quit the Group Iron Man until I guess this video right here. But again, like I mentioned, this is not going to be the last Group Iron Man account, as I do have some clips recorded and I do want to make a proper finale. Just to showcase what I'm talking about though, I went ahead and made my way to the bank, and just to show you, I have like 64 mil here. I think that was like 63 when we did the exchange, so I guess I made like an extra mil keeping stuff in my bank, but I can't like account for a fluctuation. As you can see, just converting to a normal account, I kept all of my tradable items, so that's pretty nice. I'll end up selling most of the items, but I tried to keep all of the like rings since I don't want to re-imbue those, including the suffering. Those will probably stay in the account, and a lot of the items will stay in the account as well, as I do plan on continuing continuing to use this account, but I will sell off probably like a lot of the junk alcohols and other stuff. And I know there's some stuff in here that would have been useful to Doug, but I promise you, I talked with Doug and I made sure he had plenty of stuff and there were no supplies here that he really absolutely needed. He has at least one of everything. So that is pretty much it for this video. I explained pretty much everything I wanted to in this video about the group Iron Man. Finally though, I do want to thank you guys for watching, I guess now 65 episodes of the group Iron Man series. I did not expect the amount of support that I've gotten throughout this entire series, and this will not be the end of content on this channel. I have plans for the future, and hopefully I can provide you with even better content, and hopefully in the future I can also provide you guys with cool series as well. I have a few ideas in place, but I do have to put in a lot of progress and work into the accounts I plan to do these series on. So with that being said, again, thank you guys so much. I had an absolute blast on the Group Iron Man series, and again, there's more stuff to come. I really just can't thank you guys enough. I should have already clicked end recording here, but like I really just can't thank you guys enough. The support throughout the entire series was amazing, and I don't regret any of the time spent on this account. It's been an absolute blast. So I guess I should click the stop recording button now, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon.